Welcome back to an episode of the Wrestling Aroundup, where we go through the week's biggest news. Joining me is the world famous Sir Peters. Sir Peters, how are we doing?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right.
Bit sunburnt,
Hey, leave it for the main show.
No, just saying I'm a bit sunburnt.
I'm sick of this. We do this every week. No banter on the new show.
It's not banter, it's just information.
Just no information. Unless it's wrestling related. I don't want to hear your information.
Wrestlers have had sunburn before. There you go.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks to Sir Peters.
I also
insightful as always.
we also look like we're wearing almost the same top.
I was going to jump in the
jump
shirt, to be honest.
Yeah, that is very Nick show. Sir Peters.
Yeah,
right, to get back onto the news then, obviously we've got a world-class wrestling journalist in the form of Aaron Franklin. Aaron, how are we doing?
Yeah, not bad. Tired, but not bad.
But don't tell us why. Save that for Wednesday.
Okay. I'll probably still be tired by then. So.
You probably get more tired as it goes on.
Yeah.
And joining me as well is, Christ, I can't remember what it is. The wonderful, ever-present, world-renowned Scoop L.
Yeah. Right words.
Wrong order, but I'll still do it. All the right words, but not necessarily the right order. Yeah, but that'll do.
Have you got, and obviously Bob Roode's back, which is good to see.
Glorious, yeah, he's getting. It's been a bit annoyed at the treatment he's been getting on the show, to be honest.
You got forgot about 1 week, did they?
Got forgotten about. Sometimes when he wasn't there was kind of rumours that he was doing unsolicited activities, but he's back.
He's finally come out of the closet.
Oh God!
Have you got a scoop for us?
He's gone.
He's gone.
It's gone. He did disappear. No, I just got.
He's fallen over.
I just got Bob Roode's crotch in the.
I don't even know why I kind of did this because he's got no. He's on the side, but I'll do it.
Here's Johnny Bob Roode.
It's a couple of lights, so hopefully you don't ignite during the show. But I guess it'll make it a better show. I'll have to get a YouTube channel, won't we?
Hilarious.
We do have a YouTube channel. I have to use it. Sort of
yeah.
Mean. Anyway,
at Rest Around on YouTube if anyone's interested. Have you got any scoops for us?
I do. Well, sort of. Big scoop this week is the world-class wrestling journalist Aaron Franklin has prepared the news in advance. So this show isn't you just scrolling through holic.com for once.
Yeah. What do you mean?
That's the big scoop this week.
What do you mean? Right, I'm going to do it in order as I've been given as well. So the big news. This is how it's written. The big news is Gunther. He has won the Intercontinental title. He's done it in impressive fashion.
Long may he reign.
Yes, he looks fantastic. I saw side by side of his debut and what he looks like now. And Jesus Christ.
He's lost a lot of weight.
Well, he was a very scary man when he debuted, and now he just looks like he would look at me and I would break in half instantly. But apparently,
he just looks lean, doesn't he? Lean as fuck.
He's leaned out.
He's a machine, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Marcel Bartelli does indeed suck, or Ludwig Kaiser, but he looks ripped as well. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's there.
But apparently Vince is big on him behind the scenes.
He is, because apparently this has gone to fightfulselect.com, so I guess it's sort of a scoop. But apparently it's because he just gets on with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They were like, "Oh, we want you to be Gunther now," and he's like, "Yeah, all right." You want like, "Oh, you ruined it. I've always been Walter." So he was like, because he said in that interview, didn't he, a few months ago? He was like, "Well, if I was Gunther and then they kill me Walter, everyone would complain. So what's the difference?" Like,
yeah, it's a very good comment.
Yeah. So I think he just gets on with it. He just adapts and
You mean a wrestler?
People do it.
A wrestler does what his boss tells him to.
Yeah, I think Alvarez said the same thing about Matt Riddle. He was like, "Yeah, they get him to do some wacky stuff, but he's going to get over like long term because he's just easy to work with. He just does what he wants."
And he's going to be on TV, isn't he?
And he's I'm kind of ruining it now, but he's in a world title match on SmackDown next week. Isn't he?
Yeah, which isn't on this list.
Matt Riddle.
So you can add it in when you want.
There we go. Yeah. So SmackDown's getting good again because let's be honest, SmackDown's been a bit shit since WrestleMania.
Yeah. It's because it's all been about Raw, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's getting good. It's getting good again. And it was a competitive match between Gunther and Ricochet.
It looked very. I've seen the ending. It looked very good. Ricochet. I remember Ricochet's title run. I don't think did he ever do it on pay-per-view?
No, it's almost like a TV championship now. I don't know if that's intentional.
Not mad at that though.
No, because the pay-per-views are still good, aren't they? You get nice, concise pay-per-views.
Yes. And it's the Intercontinental titles every week.
Yeah.
So, I think because Fabian Aiton has been repackaged out of the NXT, obviously he's not coming up. But do we think they're going to add to? Are they still called Ring Camp? Or what are they called? Or Imperium?
No, I don't think Imperium's now a thing at all. Now it's just Walter and for God's sake of doing it. so they completely working for what culture? It's just Gunther and Kaiser.
Ludwig.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, so how long do we think he's going to hold it for?
I'd like to see him hold it for like a year, if not
I
longer.
think it'll be a while that he'll have it.
He'll definitely get through the Cardiff. They'll do a big Euro. I don't know who's big in European, but they'll do something like that in Cardiff, I think.
What they should do is let him hold on to it till WrestleMania. Drop it at WrestleMania. Debut on the opposite show on after WrestleMania for the world title. Boom.
Drop it in a triple threat where he doesn't get pinned.
So long-term booking, what they need to do is obviously Cody comes back, wins the Royal Rumble, wins the title at WrestleMania, then have Cody v Gunther. Now that would be it. I think that'd be a good feud. World title picture.
Mm-hmm.
Even Gunther versus Roman Reigns, if you're looking at people who realistically can beat Roman Reigns, this absolute behemoth of a man.
How old is he?
Got to be up there.
Can't be that old, can he?
About 37, I'd say. 36, 37.
As you always say, Lou, Bobby Lashley's 45.
He is.
Gunther is 34.
34, there you go. Plenty
I
of
want a million
years.
miles away.
It's got a good
Man's 35 this year.
11 years. Looks after
But
himself.
he doesn't have like a high impact style, does he?
No, he just chops people, doesn't he?
Yeah, but the only injury he'll ever get is like maybe his hands might get red. He's just been slapping people on the chest. Imagine if Daniel Bryan was still in WWE.
Yeah.
When his chest got chopped up by like Roderick Strong and that on the
Oh God, yeah, like did he?
on the Greatest Royal Rumble. Imagine if that was Gunther doing it to it.
Like minced, didn't it? Yeah.
He just have like a permanent handprint of Gunther's hand, doesn't
They need to do. I think right. One of them will have to turn face, but what about in Cardiff? Sheamus, big European match, big lads, and Sheamus is real white, so you'll get all the handprints like on his chest.
Or Gunther versus Kofi Kingston. I think one chop in his full chest would just collapse.
Yeah. That'll happen for sure. They'll end up feuding with a New Day if it's just the two of them, will they? I can see that happening.
100%.
Yeah. I'd like to say, I know you said Sheamus Gunther. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Big meaty man slapping me.
You have to watch it on demand, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nakamura just kicking.
I might be able to watch it live. I can't go.
Yeah.
Of course I can't. They'll do one for another 25 years.
You got that house show leads there, you so.
Yeah, I did.
One PW.
I got Walter Cesaro.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, one PW there the next month at this. Don't
it's the same. I'll go to that.
Pretty much the same, isn't it?
I forgot that one PW show was happening.
We've got NGW back at Eastmount. Plenty of options for you. Don't feel like you're missing out, Ross.
I'll go see it offers a pain or whatever they're called.
Yeah, if it ever happens. Yeah.
Wes.
Yeah, there was nobody there now.
Wes.
Contrary narrative, I'll go see that when it inevitably fails in America. I'll go see that. So, right, what next for Gunther then? Who do you think he's going to feud with? Or what next with Ricochet?
I think they should just do this match again. The next, do you know what I mean? Like, actually, to be fair, it'd be cool to see Ricochet Money in the Bank. But I hope they kind of, give him like one more match. Give him like 10-20 minutes on pay-per-view. Either Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. And that's your next match. That's all.
Yeah, I would like to see him stay having a couple of matches together. Personally.
Yeah. A bit of a feud.
Well, as I said, he's going to be Money in the Bank, Ricochet, isn't he? So, because he's mental. But
sometimes they don't. Sometimes they put it in the Intercontinental Champion and Money in the Bank, don't they? But there's going to be no world titles, is there? There's no Cody match now. What's your big draw? Yeah.
Ricochet doing something mental.
Yeah.
Like at 9:20 or something. So
they might end up putting Gunther in Money in the Bank. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It could fit his character if he wins Money in the Bank.
I don't think he'd win it. I think, but he'd get taken out by Ricochet into a massive spot. Then that's how you build to SummerSlam. There we go. Boom. Done it. Yeah.
They've booked it. Vince, if you're listening, that's what we need to do. Good to see the Intercontinental title getting back to where it was. Because it was a bit of an afterthought, wasn't it? Right, you've mentioned it. Roman Reigns is having is it his first defense is WrestleMania?
It is.
Yeah, against Riddle on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we saying?
No, it's obvious, isn't it? No.
Yeah,
Riddle's a win. I agree.
Imagine that'd be the curveball of all curveballs. If that happened.
I have a feeling I think Roman's going to absolutely destroy Riddle, which will then set up Roman v Orton.
That's apparently what they're building to at SummerSlam. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
because
Roman. Roman. Yeah.
Roman's going to be no showing Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
It's not being booked.
I think because the thing is with Money in the Bank, they don't have to. They've sold it out now, haven't they? Now they moved to a smaller venue.
It's all gone, hasn't it?
They'd
Also,
sold 17,000 tickets for a 12,000 venue, haven't they? So
DK, there's no world title. It's like the Royal Rumble.
do
There wasn't
think-
a world title match in the Royal Rumble.
I think
won't
it's
care.
okay. I think it's okay missing one, but it's getting a bit WCW now, isn't it? Where if we ever get back on the 97 WCW trend,
Yeah,
there's about 3 or 4 pay-per-views in a row where just Hogan's not even on there. You're in danger of doing that. I think it's okay missing one B-level one, but I wouldn't miss both. But I would have put him on Hell in a Cell because on paper it was a weaker card.
Yes, yeah.
I think Money in the Bank
doesn't
is
need
the-
him. I don't think.
Yeah, the only good thing about having world title matches on Money in the Bank is it takes out 2 world title people.
Big
So
stars.
so you get more mid-carders and Money in the Bank, and it makes it more interesting. Because no one wants like another Sheamus
John
Money in the
Cena.
Bank or anything. Like, yeah,
Cena to come back and cash in at some
Braun
stuff.
Strowman or something like that. Yeah, nobody wants any of that, do they?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
That
just
might
to show
happen
what's on
though.
it.
That might actually happen.
Yeah, I'd much rather have like someone. I still think Money in the Bank. The rule should be you can only be in it if you've never won a world title before.
Yeah, but you get into now and like everyone's
Yeah.
what you put in?
Yeah,
Um,
that's how I do it.
Reigns Orton then. Has that ever happened? I don't remember that happening.
Yeah. Don't think so. At
Which
least
is rare.
I
At
feel like
least
it
it's
might
not
have
in
done,
a-
but like as part of a feud. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was
was it
part
part-
of the Authority and Shield feud, I think.
or Evolution Shield.
Yeah, and that stuff, but it wouldn't have happened. Like there's never been a.
Even then, though, but that was what 8 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't think there's ever been a feud. Do you know what I mean? Like
No.
just between them two. Like there's
Which
no
is
been
shocking, isn't it?
no marquee match. I don't think.
The point they're just being on different brands, I suppose.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm missing something there. I feel like it's
SummerSlam 2014.
Is that what it was last? Did they have a singles match, or was that part of a?
I don't know. I'm just trying to work out. It's on,
I think
it's
they
on
did.
WWE's YouTube.
It's still 8 years ago, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
You think you're begging WWE for fresh matches? This is one that's a bit
No,
careful.
it was just one-on-one.
It feels like it's a match that you've never seen before, but yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I'm looking forward to that then, if that's the route they're going. And it's probably out because I don't think Riddle's main event yet.
So the last time they were in a ring together was part of Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins in 2015.
It's like even 7 years in last time they shared the ring.
There you go. Feels like we saw it last year, doesn't it? I don't know
Well,
why. But
Technically, it happened in May this year. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Riddle versus Jimmy J and Roman Reigns. I
Yeah.
assume it was at a house show.
I don't know.
can't
If
remember.
it
Was
was.
that on
Oh, sure, was it?
no,
I
it was Backlash, wasn't it?
Yeah, Backlash.
Backlash,
think-
yeah.
I think the last time on TV there was that Fatal 4-Way in 2015. But I think the last time
We
one-on-one,
just said Peter's Backlash.
the last time one-on-one, what?
Backlash.
it,
Wasn't
was, it was a Backlash last time. Pissed off.
And Drew's already faced a challenger at Cardiff, hasn't he? So, yeah, looking
Yeah.
good.
So, well, exciting stuff though. Good to see.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't mind Roman missing loads of pay-per-views if he's defending it on telly. Bit different if he
Yeah.
goes away in it, but as long
Yeah.
as it's a character.
And he's
on TV.
present on telly. Lesnar's not
Yeah.
present. When Lesnar, the difference with Roman and Lesnar is Lesnar was never present. And at least they try to build this into the storyline because the storyline is Roman Reigns thinks he's better than WWE in it.
Yeah.
So I guess it sort of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of story driven. Lesnar was because well, rightly so. He had his contract so many days, so he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, exciting. Are they expecting a big hit on SmackDown then? Is it an important weekend or something?
I don't know. I don't know how it clashes with the NBA Finals.
Or are they just trying to build SmackDown back up?
Yeah. Probably just that, to be honest. They probably just want more people on Fox.
Fox have said something.
Yeah.
Come on, sort this out.
Yeah. The
Right
difference
then.
did below 2 million, I think, last night. No, last night, Friday night, as it was. So, probably what it is.
Sticking with WWE, Paige is going to let her contract expire. She put a big tweet out and she, classy, you don't see this as much as you used to. Notes on iPhone written out. photo on signed it off as Soraya. Is that her name, Soraya?
That's her
That's a
actual
real
name.
name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mum's ring name, and then her
Right,
real
yeah.
name. Yeah.
She essentially said it's not how she's wanted to go. She's surprised she's been stuck around for so long, considering she shouldn't actually wrestle anymore or do anything.
When was the last
She
time
wants to
was
get back in
actually
the
seen
ring.
on
I think.
TV?
You want Piers?
When was the last time she was seen on TV?
She's GM, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's
That
what I
was
mean.
years
That
ago,
was
though,
She was
wasn't
on that backstage show that CM
Yeah.
Punk was on. I know it's technically Fox on it, but
I think she does
Yeah.
stuff on the network and stuff like that. But,
But
Be on the
essentially,
it sounds like she wants to get back in the ring, doesn't
yeah,
it?
essentially she wants to get back in. I don't think WWE will clear her.
Dub.
Yeah, which I think is probably why they've kept hold of her for so long.
Probably.
oh, big time wrestling promotions in Norwich. I don't know if that's the actual name of it. But I'd be shocked if she didn't turn up at Nightmare 2 at Carrow Road.
Well, where's her brother? Because her brother's a wrestler still, isn't he?
Nowhere.
Yeah, so they've got their own promotion in Norwich, haven't they?
Mm.
No, but he's never cracked America. has he?
No.
Yeah.
He tried.
Have you not
to,
seen
didn't
Find
he?
My Family? That's not very good.
Yeah, come on.
No, you haven't.
You not
Oh,
seen
okay.
it?
Get it
Ah.
watched.
It's really good, actually.
They've taken it off Netflix now. For some reason, I fancied watching it. I was watching Moneyball with Brad Pitt last night.
That's
And
a
I was
great
like,
film.
I fancy watching another sports film. I wonder what.
No, it was on. I meant to watch it. It was on Channel 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I did.
Because I was thinking, I was watching Moneyball with Brad Pitt, and I thought he'd make a good Bischoff if they ever did a WCW film.
Well, maybe for the Vince McMahon biopic.
Yeah, I think they need Brad Pitt as Bischoff.
Or even the Hulk Hogan biopic. Could
Yeah,
Chris
be.
Hemsworth, innit?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my thought. I'll save that for the main show, but that was my thoughts.
Yeah, go
It'd
there.
make a very good Bischoff.
So yeah, is that what we're thinking in AW for Paige? If
gotta
she
be
gets
on it.
cleared, obviously.
It's
But
like, yeah, but unless it's just
someone somewhere in America will clear.
or stardom in Japan if she got included in the US.
If I'll be honest, I think AEW need someone like her.
Mm.
They need women because they're burying Ember Moon
100%.
like left, right, and center on Twitter already, aren't they? And to be honest, they've let Jeff Hardy wrestle, so they'll clear anyone.
I think they may win the tag team championship.
Mhm.
It's Jurassic Express versus the Hardys versus I want to say Young Bucks. I might be wrong with that. Triple threat for the titles this
One
Friday.
last run for the Hardys.
Yeah.
He
Get them
needs,
with the-
I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. Jeff Hardy just needs to retire because he's going to kill himself.
Yeah, you're right. They just can't give up, can they? And I hope Paige does it properly. I don't want her to just go to some like Dr. Nick off Simpsons just to get cleared, just to wrestle.
No, I do remember when Edge got cleared. Apparently, she was like, "Oh, I wonder if I can get the same treatment or something." So I think she's not just kind of she's getting something done. It's not like she's just getting back in the ring.
And it was the same for Daniel Bryan, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He got loads of opinions. It turns out it was correct.
yeah.
But yeah, hopefully she's not just. You just don't want to see him. You don't want to see her get cleared and then be wrestling on like in high schools. Do you know what I mean?
Or Carrow Road. Big time wrestling. It's going to happen. Sorry.
Against Grant Hall.
Yeah, Paige versus Grant Hall. Special referee like Darren Huckabee or something like it'd be great stuff.
It's got money written all
That'd be
over it.
incredible.
Fucking Delia Smith's there to bring guest timekeeper or something. Like, yeah, I'd love it. Get all legends. There's loads of now big ones. Like you could get Stephen Fry,
Delia Smith,
Jake Humphrey, Ed Balls.
Pals.
Yeah. In a Rumble, Norwich Rumble.
Got a feeling we're gonna see this on Wednesday.
Oh fucking hell, yeah! It's a slippery wrestling. Yeah.
So good luck to Paige and whatever she does. I don't know when her contract actually expires.
It's July the 7th. For us.
7th,
July
is it?
7th, so
7th
not
of
long.
July.
And she's got a month to sort out her affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to her. Sticking with WWE again, Cody Rhodes has had successful surgery on the muscle. Brandy Rhodes put it on Twitter, didn't she? But the rumors are he's going to be up for 9 months, which is not good.
He's definitely coming back at the Rumble.
Yeah, 100%. They've said.
Mm.
I mean, it's the same.
It's only 6, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the ramming 9 months down your throat is like I think it's
Right.
the planning for the Rumble.
What was amusing was they tried to claim it was all from that Seth Rollins attack as well. And,
I was going to like that.
but they announced it on the pay-per-view the night before. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying Seth Rollins made it worse because he'd wrestled.
Because I believe a pectoral take you can literally only really do from bench press and KO. Because it's not
apparently he damaged it the night, was it SmackDown against Seth Rollins, and then weightlifted afterwards, which caused the tear.
Yeah. I did my research, Ross.
But they say it's about 5 to 6 months typical rehabilitation, don't they?
I believe Cena came back in 4 for the Rumble, if that helps.
Yeah, but that was with Discuss last week. She's a freak.
Yeah, I mean, but Cody just wrestled a 5-star match.
With 1 arm.
Yeah, I was meant to break that time in a better way than that, but it happened, didn't it?
Yeah. The fact the star ratings and amounts of star ratings.
Yeah, he copied.
That's what he did. He's like, you know, well, the thing is, like, you know, well.
It's like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That Aaron Franklin's give it a 5-star. Our best match at Real Life.
I'm definitely doing that, by the way. I've decided I'm going to, for Cardiff or something, I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, he's wrong there, Aaron Franklin.
Coming soon to all Wrestling Around fans.
Yeah.
So we're saying then, Cody, come back at the Rumble, enter 30, win it.
Win it if they can't get the Rock. Actually, no, if they can get the Rock, just do it.
Two titles. We've got two titles.
Yeah, split the titles up before then. Split the titles up at Cardiff. Give Drew one.
Money in the Bank should go, because I hate it when they've done this. They book themselves into a corner because Reigns needs to be dominant. Money in the Bank is the golden ticket.
Yeah, either that or they just need some weird way of getting Drew to only challenge for one of the titles.
Yeah.
In Cardiff.
Oh, they can do what that was that.
But I think don't we Riddle on Fridays for both titles, right?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Surely Heyman could just say, Drew, you can have your title shot, but it's only for one title.
Yeah, get a GM out and say, you could have 2 GMs. This is where 2 GMs would actually work. You could say, Riddle, you're going up for the title, and the GM could say, whoa, you're not my number 1 contender.
Yeah. I've got a better idea for Drew. Lex Luger, SummerSlam, 95. He wins by count out. Everyone just celebrates anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you could do that. Do you remember that?
he's just on the top rope, like, whoa, even though he's just won that count out.
There's that WrestleMania match, isn't there? Where it was Angle, Jericho, and Benoit. Angle was double champion and then didn't get pinned but lost both titles.
Yes.
It's like a 2 out of 3 falls match.
You know what? That won't be a bad way for him to lose the titles in the triple threat.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Benoit pinned Jericho.
He'd have to win
one of the titles. Jericho did Benoit.
Roman would have to win the second one if he did that, I think. Because otherwise it's a bit of a shitty. Or the first one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not a bad way to get a title off, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, if that's what they're doing. You might come out like a brand new belt on Friday. Unify them both.
Maybe they're not going to split them.
Yeah.
It's a shame for Cody, isn't it? Because he has all this momentum.
Yeah. And it's just been killed off again now, isn't it?
Yeah, would that have been the SummerSlam match?
I think when he returns, probably at the Rumble, I think it'll just carry on from where it's kind of left off.
Yeah, they were interviewing him from his hospital bed for a documentary, apparently. So do you remember that time Seth Rollins came back and the building up was like his mega bigger fist, and then he came back as a heel anyway?
Yeah.
They should do that.
But bring it back as a fist.
Bring it back as a fist, yeah.
I mean, at least he got his 3 matches out with Seth Rollins. Because if he'd have done this at WrestleMania and then gone off, that would have been horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
But at least now he's had some time. And for fans who don't watch I know what they're all going to say. Fans who don't watch AEW, he looks like a big star, doesn't he?
Does now, yeah.
If you didn't know who he was, or you thought, the dashing Cody Rhodes fellow with a mustache, why has he got blonde hair and a weird tattoo? Oh, actually, yeah, he is really good. He's main event. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it happened at the wrong. It's not good that he's injured, but I guess if you're going to pick a time to be injured, that was it for time to come back. You got to get your silver linings, haven't you? Speaking of SummerSlam, then John Cena to come back and face Theory. He's on SmackDown on Friday, isn't it?
Raw.
Is it Raw?
Yeah, it's 29th. It's whenever the exact 20-year anniversary
20 years. Is. Yeah. Because he debuted on SmackDown, though, didn't he? Angle was on SmackDown, and he did all this stuff on SmackDown. He went to Raw when he was champion, didn't he?
Yeah.
Spent more time on Raw, didn't he?
It's a good job it lands on a Monday, isn't it? If it was a Tuesday, it'd be on fucking NXT.
So is Cena going to win?
Yeah.
Do we think Theory's the US title champion?
I think Vince will screw Cena.
All back, right? How about this, right? Luger, SummerSlam 95. He wins by count out. Top rope. Celebrates. Crowd goes wild. Gets the balloons out.
No, I've got a better idea than that.
All right.
Vince screws Cena. Cena Vince WrestleMania street fight.
Yes. Deal.
Vince loves a street fight with no wrestler. Hogan, Ric Flair. He's probably had one with Mick Foley at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one with Shawn Michaels, didn't he?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Vince loves a street fight with an old school wrestler.
His WrestleMania classic with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
We could forget it.
His daughter.
Yeah.
Shane probably at some point.
Yeah, WrestleMania 17, yeah. Sure.
What about Cena Theory? Then out comes Ryback, interferes, screws Cena.
Yeah. Deal.
That would be the long term booking.
Very long term booking.
Oh, it's just Theory just going to win, and this is what puts Theory over.
Maybe.
It's just what they're waiting for Theory. This is what's going to get him the next level.
If you look at someone like Cena or look at someone like Theory, your money's on Cena, isn't it?
If Theory nicks a win and then becomes real arrogant because he's just beat the 16-time world champion John Cena, even though he could have been like squashed a full match, but he rolls him up at the end or something daft like that. Or even if somebody comes out and costs Cena, that fits right into Theory's character, doesn't it? Look how great I am. I've just beat John Cena. It's like when Mr. Kennedy did it. He beat Batista by DQ because Batista beat him up too much, and he beat somebody else by like count out, and he was going around saying, "Oh God, I beat all these world champions. I deserve a title shot." It's just, I think that would work.
Yeah,
and the arrogance of Theory. But we'll see, I guess. And can Cena still do it? Because
yeah. You can.
He's been out of the ring a long time though.
Yeah. It's only been a year.
Yeah, but even before then, he was only even one match a year.
Yeah. No, last year he wrestled like 20. Did you saw on house shows?
No, was it? So
he did loads of house shows and that. He did loads of house shows and dark matches. Yeah.
Right. So he's
only had one TV match. Yeah.
Right. We've got it's sort of WWE news. Bray Wyatt. He was heavily rumored to replace Cody Rhodes.
Even prior to that, though, like a week or two before that, he changed his Twitter bio identity to 666, which is obviously 6th of June, 2022. If you add the twos together, 666. So that's why people thought he's coming back. Obviously, he didn't.
And it changed his name to Wyatt 6, which is like you would think, is it copyrighted?
Well, apparently, all accounts it was his attitude, wasn't it? Not a money thing.
Yeah.
Or they were looking for a reason to get rid of him, wasn't they?
Yeah.
And didn't WWE come out recently and say they realised the Fiend got out of control or whatever? They booked themselves into a corner by making them as well.
Basically, they said like he didn't benefit anyone by being in the ring room. Like, yeah. They shouldn't have put him in a championship match.
Do we want to see, if he does come back, do we want to see the Fiend? Because I would quite like to see old school Bray Wyatt. But he's the proper cult leader.
I want to see like some sort of hybrid, which I think, if you've watched the promo that I sent out in the group earlier, I think that's kind of what it's hinting towards. So obviously, he had like the Plague Doctor mask on, didn't he?
Yeah, I did.
I think it's going to be some sort of hybrid of the two.
Yeah, but I don't think it's built into WWE, I've got to be honest, because I don't think WWE did not do this, did they?
No.
It would have been on WWE's YouTube channel if they did something. Like, do you know what I mean? They don't act in this way of just kind of, where am I going to sign?
No, the last time they did this, it was John Moxley, and I was convinced he was staying back up in WWE.
Yeah, because it was that good, wasn't it? So
yeah.
It's probably AEW, to be honest. I can't think where else it would be.
Why? Unless they've not copyright, right? Unless they've only copyrighted Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Then he's just going to be
it's like Buddy Matthews. Why it's just a regular name, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's tying up in the wrestling entertainment series.
Some people's first name's Wyatt, aren't it?
Yeah, Wyatt Jones.
Yeah, so you don't know, do you? You laugh there like people don't know Wyatt Jones is.
Missy Wyatt, yeah, there's loads in this. Yeah.
I genuinely can't think of any other Wyatts. He's weird one, Bray Wyatt, because I can't say I've missed him.
No, but do you know don't miss him because the Fiend was got a bit rubbish?
I've remembered
I
another
don't think
Wyatt.
I just
Hang on, Terry's remembered of Wyatt.
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell. That was what I was thinking of when I said Wyatt.
Because he's a
Russell
Falcon and
Jones.
Winter Soldier, isn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, do you think is Bray Wyatt the missing link? Even any Bray Wyatt, I don't know. I've not missed him.
No, but he needs someone now, don't they? I guess it's the thing. But I don't think
It's still a big name, isn't he? If he's going to go anywhere else, it would still be one of the only big debuts AEW could do now.
Yeah,
Unless something extraordinary happens.
I would be shocked if he ends up back in WWE. Yeah, I think AEW is more likely.
Strange things have happened, though.
Yeah.
Who's he married to? Is he married to another wrestler? Kayla Braxton.
Jojo.
Jojo. She's still with WWE?
No.
No.
It's a no on Jojo.
So where's she? She gone to AEW? Or she's not doing
Nah, she's just not. Didn't they have a baby?
They had a baby, yeah.
They've had
There we
two,
go.
I think, haven't they?
Two babies.
And obviously there's no
Mojo
Blood Alice
Jojo.
anymore, is he?
No.
He's not in WWE.
So there's no Boba or Jojo.
No Bobo or Jojo.
No.
Well, watch this space, I guess. Or is he just been a massive troll?
It's gonna be. You don't spend that much on him in the house if you're not doing something.
No.
Doubt he's doing it to hype his appearance at Starcast. So there's got to be something going on.
Yeah, I think he did it, though, didn't he? Benton Mora did a rap video.
He also turned up in some fucking shit wig. It's about so, isn't he?
He was apparently paid to do that.
Yeah, by who? By who?
And it's on a podcast. I think it's a Jericho podcast.
I've no time.
He's apparently paid to do that.
No, I've no time, friends. I'm already got ridiculous.
Yeah, no, he did, but yeah, apparently he was paid. Right then, and the final bit of WWE news before we move on to other things is apparently the Miz has got huge balls. Captain Maurice. What?
Yeah.
I would have put money on the opposite, but
Big
then
balls.
you know, the Miz is obviously doing something to keep Maurice around.
Yeah, big balls.
Very, very lucky man.
So, she's back at Maurice.
Yeah.
She's managing him again.
Got the Miz and Mrs. show now, haven't we?
Is that why? she's
Season
back?
3.
Yeah.
So I think they're promoting that at the moment.
Has anybody watched Ms. and Mrs.?
No, but it seems like it'd be right up your street. You like shit like Love Island and all that crap. I thought it'd be right up your street.
I have not watched Love Island this year. Love you though.
It's a bit of a rip-off of Road to the Top, I think. So it'll be.
Though Miss and Mrs. was around first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brandy made Road to the Top what it is.
AEW better. So yeah.
Oh Christ! I'm trying to think of what terrible reality shows I've watched recently, and I can't think of any. There's not been that.
Not been anything on. Not been.
No. Temptation Island. To be honest, I've got loads on the planet I haven't watched.
Have you watched the Ultimatum?
Half of it.
It just feels. I've not watched it. It feels too much for me.
It's not as good.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but it's not as good as Temptation Island. Did I watch all of it? I must have watched all of Temptation Island.
You wouldn't have stopped after it, would you?
No, because I found out about the Ultimatum, which is on the end, isn't it?
No, you're thinking Love is Blind now. He's on the end of Love is
Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched all of Temptation Island then. Yeah. Love is Blind. Incredible show.
Yeah, outstanding.
Fantastic.
Join us next year for Love is Blind around. Any final thoughts on Mrs. Nuts?
Believe in a promo that Marie said they were average, so obviously that one. The big balls was a shoot.
Yeah.
But his working balls are on the average side. Shoot balls.
Shoot balls.
He's
Massive.
working grapefruits.
Huge.
Yeah.
Right
Massive
then.
shoot balls, but yeah, only small working balls.
We was on about injuries last week. Matt Cardona is injured.
With
No one
Cardona.
cares.
Oh, don't start him off again.
Trevor Murdoch is the new NWA champion.
Congrats, Big Trev.
Yeah, nice one. Anyone see the match?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Terry watches NWA.
I think so.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one, Trevor Murdoch.
It's not the first time he's won it though, is he? It's like multiple.
He's had it a couple of times, I
Yeah.
think, aren't he?
For me, surely you'd have put the title on Dexter Lumis. But
Is he
whatever,
there?
whatever his name is going by now. Yeah, he was in the match.
Trevor Murdoch is Mr. NWA, though, isn't he? He's been there since it restarted, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
he looks like it, doesn't he? He looks like if you're thinking of like an NWA champ from like the 70s.
Mm.
It looks like one,
Yeah.
doesn't
100%.
And he's the reason Jim Cornette got sacked, so that's good for everyone.
Mm.
So, you know,
he? Yeah, he's a...
I won't repeat what he said, but yeah, he's the reason he got sacked. Yeah, well done, Trevor Murdoch, I guess. Nice one. We'll drive around 24/7 title, but cool, whatever.
Cool. Trying to get in there, back on side.
Who's he going to row with? Bloody Oblivion?
Yeah, he is. No, we're not doing this 2 weeks in a row. Move on. Any more words? Move on. We're moving on.
That's it for news items, I think.
it is.
Something must have happened in AEW. It's not happened in AEW.
Not that I can think of.
So John Moxley and Tanahashi are the number one contenders, so they're going. That's it at the Forbidden Door.
For the interim title.
Yeah, Moxley beat Kyle O'Reilly.
Will Ospreay turned up on.
Yeah, Will Ospreay turned up, but lost.
Yeah, of course. With Aussie Express, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't get pinned, but he lost on Friday.
It was Aussie Express.
Sorry, it's sorry, because it's on Rampage, no one saw it. And then they got a new title.
What's the new title?
The All Atlantic title. It's a new mid-card title.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Is that because the other one's gone to the women's?
No, they've still got that. So they've got the
TNT one went to the women's title.
No, they've got the TBS one. So there's TBS and TNT.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
TBS is the women's mid-card belt, even though it's presented more than the main one. And then TNT is the men's, but now also for the men. Because, can't have parity. There's now the All Atlantic Championship.
Stupid. Why have they introduced another
And it's
title?
a fatal four-way.
So they've got a roster of
Forbidden
over
Door.
100, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't mind them. It's only like having the US and the Intercontinental title. Back in the old school, if you're going to old school, one's a TV title, isn't it? And one's a one's another title. I'm not mad at them introducing a new title.
So that's the thing. Meltzer is human.
Well, why? But big companies are.
Don't need it.
Every top
Sidgwick don't like it. Sidgwick said, "You love this, Ross." Sidgwick said, and I quote, "Not everyone can be champion."
Unless you're in WWE, then his favourites.
Yeah.
But everyone is going to be champions to get the fucking interim belts.
Yeah.
Sidgwick has never won anything in his life. He's a fucking loser.
But he's been hating on AEW for a bit.
Well, it was going to happen at one point when
Well, yeah, you noticed that his allegiance has now changed. Now Cody's in WWE. Just saying.
I don't think he's a WWE fan just yet. Or someone called him a WWE mark the other day, which I found funny. Yeah.
The world has turned inside out.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was weird. Like Alvarez, Meltzer, Sidgwick, they all was like, no, I don't need a belt.
No, that is.
Yeah. I think it's because it's weird. Like they had this like world title battle royal and there was like no one good in it. They did the whole Joker thing and it was just Andrade and everyone's like, the fuck. But then all the big stars weren't in that one. Kyle O'Reilly won it. But then they were in qualifiers and stuff for this All Atlantic belt, which it says All Atlantic, but it's got a Chinese flag on it. Specific in it.
Yeah, I've saw that. Yeah.
But yeah. New
Weird.
belt.
That's it for AEW news. I don't know where they gives a shit about them. They're going to be TNA in 5 years.
I get the internet crowd.
They're going to be TNA.
I'll just give you a full in-depth breakdown of what happened on Dynamite. Didn't even see it.
Not
the results
one
though,
bit.
because that's journalism. Let's try it.
Not one of it as maybe want to watch them. Right, no streaming this week.
Well,
We had a week off.
well, Ross.
Well, apart from Tay Peters. Tay Peters broke the internet.
Yeah, literally.
Or
I
the
missed it to be
internet
honest.
broke me.
Yeah.
Did you do it on the Wrestling Around account, or did you do it on Bell
No.
Nation?
No, I did it on me. I told you I don't know how to set up another. I don't know how to reconnect it if I disconnect it. So I was only doing a Cesaro thing anyway. It's fine.
Don't want to know.
Outrageous.
Yeah,
that.
it's got no none of his own wrestlers yet.
It's getting a bit.
Well, it won't be part of the Wrestling Around universe anyway, would it?
Cesaro? No, I don't think Cesaro's been in there. Some weird crossovers, isn't he?
Did he not turn up and ruin the match?
Probably, yeah. He probably did actually. Not everyone did. And obviously, you got some real wrestlers in there, and you're on both shows. Like
Finn Balor, he
Is
ruined
it?
the match.
He's in a Intercontinental Champ, Regal on our show. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that was it. That was all WWE content. I mean, I do apologize. I missed it, so I should check it out next time.
Yeah, and
Check out on demand. There's 2 streams on demand.
we'll be back tomorrow. For Wrestle Sold Out.
We will. Big news. Terry Peters has been trying to poach Mr. Melon.
Oh, that's a storyline.
Yeah,
That is a storyline.
He wants all the gold, doesn't he?
Yeah.
If one of his squad can't win the world title, why not buy the world champion?
Yeah.
So it's like the fucking Ted DiBiase out of
Yeah.
all that.
the $1 billion man, Terry Peters.
Mr. Mel's going to win it and then just hand it over for a briefcase of cash.
Right, yeah, yes, outselling the most dominant champion in the wrestling around universe, Mr. Melon.
Whoa. Oh, watching that.
Got to do what you got to do, aren't you? And Peters has obviously got the cash.
Yeah. Got the cash from his financial settlement from WAWF.
It's an ongoing lawsuit.
Will Mr. Melon, does he need the cash? Does Mr. Melon want the cash?
Well,
Let's
what
find
would
out.
Mr. Melon buy if he had the cash?
Seeds.
He's got his own seeds. His head's full of seeds. Mr. Pringle's head's full of drugs.
Well,
kids.
Could it be full of world championships? We'll find out on Wednesday.
You still haven't done, the Hell in the
yeah.
Cell. You haven't done Wrestle Around the Cell yet.
I had to miss it. So I'll play with this week unless something happens. Yeah.
So join us Wednesday, hopefully.
Possibly.
I don't think I know what's going to happen at the end. Well, that's it. I know what Lou wants to happen at the end, but obviously Lou's control.
Well, I don't know.
It probably won't happen.
I say the world order of wrestling could change. Maybe.
I think just Lou just needs to lower the difficulty. Yeah, to stop fucking nothing.
What difficulty do you play on, Lou?
The highest one.
Right, yeah,
There's
definitely
a
lower it.
legend mode, however it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It gives you more realistic matches than it. That's what I'm being told. But yeah.
Ruined your booking, doesn't it?
No, because it's all meant to happen. Well, it's the thing about live TV. It's all if it happens, it's meant to happen.
It's live, yeah. Richard's got to count it out Richard season.
But again, no, what I've started doing now is like my storylines branch off. It's like a choose your own adventure book, right? So I always have to have, after these big matches, I always have to have 2 plans in mind.
Oh, is it like is it like them Goosebumps books where you like read the page and it says turn to this page or turn to that page?
Yeah, that's basically how I have to plan my storylines now because I can't rely on myself. Sometimes you get really lucky, like Mr. Pringle's winning the Battle Royal at the Albert Hall.
That's not lucky.
Well, it's
a joke. That was only pretend I won't do anyone for this one and pick Mr. Pringles and won it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't pick Mr. Pringles and win it. I picked fucking everyone out first. Who did I pick? Accident. Oh,
Mark Fallis.
Yeah, me, Mark Fallis. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he skipped the entrance.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that. That's the best part of that.
Skip the entrance of your new big star you just signed. I got who it was.
Yeah. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Right then, that's been the news. Quick news session. We're wrestling around everywhere at Wrestle Around. Join us on Wednesday for the main show, which we're finally going to do the show we promised a month.
Yeah, and with a special guest.
Christ.
Oh.
God, I hate it. I don't know what's been planned. We have a new host though. We have a special guest host.
Yeah, let's see what that is. And a special co-host as well.
Yeah.
Special guest.
That's right.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Right. We'll get there. Terry Peters, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Scoopel, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Pretend it gets salty again. Bob Rule, thanks for joining us.
Glorious.
Didn't contribute anything to the episode, but cool. Whatever.
It is there.
Thank you everybody for listening, and join us on Wednesday where I literally don't know what's going to happen.